between the hills and the city lights. Wanjiku had always believed the hills of central Kenya taught patience. Every morning in Nyeri, the mist would roll gently over the tea farms, wrapping the land in quiet hope. Life there moved slowly, measured in seasons, harvests, and familiar greetings from people who had known her since she was a child. She liked it that way. The land knew her name. Kibera. No, Nairobi was a different world entirely. When Wanjiku traveled to the city for her cousin's graduation, she wasn't prepared for the noise, the urgency, the way people walked as if time itself was chasing them. It was there, outside a crowded cafe on Kimathi Street, that she met Malik. He was late. Of course he was. Nairobi men were always late, she thought. He apologized with an easy smile, the kind that made you forget you were annoyed. Malik spoke fast, thought faster, and laughed loudly. He belonged to the city. Its traffic, its hustle, its endless dreaming. They talked because rain forced them to wait together. They laughed because conversation felt natural. They exchanged numbers because somehow it felt necessary. Back in Nyeri, Wanjiku tried to forget him. She returned to her routines, helping her mother, walking familiar paths, watching sunsets melt into Mount Kenya's silhouette. But Malik's messages found her anyway. Voice notes sent during traffic jams, photos of city sunsets taken between meetings, questions about her day that felt surprisingly sincere. She told him about the quiet. He told her about the chaos. Somehow, between those stories, something grew. When Malik visited central Kenya for the first time, he was out of place. His shoes collected red soil, his phone lost network, and the silence unsettled him. But Wanjiku watched him soften. How he greeted elders respectfully, how he listened more than he spoke, how he stared at the land as if it were teaching him something new. And Malik watched her too. How she belonged, how she moved with certainty, without noise. They argued, of course, about distance, about dreams. Malik wanted speed. Wanjiku believed in roots. Nairobi demanded ambition. Central Kenya demanded presence. Some days, the difference felt too wide to cross. But love, they learned, was not about choosing one place over another. It was about learning to stand in between. So they met halfway. Sometimes in Nairobi cafés, sometimes on Nyeri hillsides. They learned each other's rhythms. Malik learned patience, Wanjiku learned courage. The city didn't swallow her, and the village didn't cage him. In time, they realized love wasn't found in the hills or the city lights. It was built in the journey between them. And when people asked where the story began, they smiled because it began in the rain and it grew wherever they chose to meet.